Yeah, tell me the story about now. This is the story about what?
Well, I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm also a professional DJ, and this kind of segues into the venue situation. And I played a lot of venues in and around.
You're
the
a professional DJ?
Yes, I am.
You have music and and the equipment and everything.
The whole.
What do you charge to do a DJ thing?
I probably the guy I work for probably charges around $500-600 for an event. It's a 3 to 4 hour event.
Yeah.
But I played a lot of venues in and around the Charleston area. One event that really strikes me is in Moncks Corner. I don't know if you know this or not, but in Moncks Corner,
I know Moncks Corner.
They have, and you'll appreciate this,
yeah.
because you're a history guy. They have a historic train depot in Moncks Corner that if you would like, you can rent for an event. So I get my instructions to go to this historic train depot, and I drive into the heart and soul of Moncks Corner, and it's right there. It's right in the middle of town. And if you're familiar with Moncks Corner, train tracks run right through the middle of town.
Sure.
So I get over the train tracks, turn into the place, and it's a nice little building. It's got a deck on the back. So I get set up. And I'm set up in there, and I'm sure you're familiar with wedding receptions. People are coming over,
sure.
And they're milling in, they're going in.
Oh, yeah.
And so they get into this room. Now, it's not a huge room, but it's big enough, and everybody's in there having dinner and making speeches and everything. And I'm standing outside because I couldn't get in. All my DJ gear's out there, and I'm playing the music, and I'm piping it in the room, and everybody's having a good old time.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there kind of while away the hours, conversing with the flowers, just kind of goofing off because I'm out there by myself.
Sure.
And suddenly, in the distance, I hear this, woo-woo, woo-woo, and I'm thinking, that's a train. I look down these tracks that happen to be running right alongside of this train, this historic train depot.
I know it well.
And I thought to myself, are those tracks live over there? Well, this train was probably a mile down, and he was tooting the horn because he was coming through intersections toward Moncks Corner. And I'm thinking, there is no way that these people are having a wedding reception in a historic railroad station and these tracks are live. Boy, was I wrong.
Yes, you were.
This train, it was the funniest thing. This train blows through Moncks Corner, and of course they got to lay on that horn coming through the intersection.
Yeah.
And do you remember the movie The Blues Brothers?
Sure do.
It's the old gag. Remember they got the apartment that was really great. They were practically paying nothing for rent.
That's right.
And they get in there to go to sleep, and all of a sudden the whole place is shaking.
Yes.
It was the same thing. I swear it was the same thing. This train was so loud, I had to turn the music up. The people inside had to stop talking. I mean, everything just stopped for like 10 minutes. And it was one of those freak cargo trains that was 72 miles long.
Sure, it just never stops.
Well, so that wasn't bad enough. I mean, I got a great chuckle out of that. But let me tell you something. After the fourth train came through, in a 4-hour period, it was no longer funny to them.
How many?
There were 4 trains that came through.
4 trains came through just... Oh. Didn't anybody warn this couple?
You know what? Here's my thing. If you come up to a historic train station,
right?
It's a beautiful building, got a beautiful deck out back. Why would you not look over 20 feet and say to someone, are those tracks live?
Yeah.
And do trains come through here?
Sure.
Don't get it.
But you know what? You ought to be able to tell by looking at the track. There's no rust on the top of the track. It's how you tell. If that metal is shining, that line is live.
I agree with. I'm not an expert, but you get a little bride and her mom all euphoric about getting a historic.
They must have gotten one hell of a deal for it.
Apparently they did. They knew somebody that knew somebody.
It's not very expensive. Come and stay here with us.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious. 4 trains later.
Well, let me take us out with a joke then. On this particular segment. This was an impromptu segment. Lance just started telling this great story about this thing. So this is the sort of thing we need to record. But I'm gonna end the segment with a joke. This woman is standing naked in front of her mirror, and she's looking at it, and she's approaching middle age, and she's kind of let herself go and everything. She's going, "Oh God," she goes, "Oh God, I'm fat, I'm ugly, old, I'm getting wrinkled. She turns to her husband and says, honey, stop me at any time now. I mean, can't you say anything? Give me any word of encouragement at all? And so her husband thinks about it and says, you got pretty good eyesight. Okay, with that, we're going to step out.
Whoa!
2 great stories there from ColbertRadio.com. We'll be right back.